Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Busy Gamer Dad back again with The Last Spell. Excellent game choice for our session gameplay series, where here we talk about and play a game for about 20-30 minutes over the course of 3 separate videos throughout the week, so you guys get a good flavor for the game and the progression. The session games that we target are the ones that are easy enough to pick up and put down for busy gamers to have some time to reflect and just unwind and just have some fun, really, basically is what it comes down to. Now, in this game right here, The Last Spell, I actually only played it a little bit. I picked it up several months ago, but I actually never jumped into it until just recently for the sake of these recordings. It's still in early access, as you can see down here, so I recommend you wishlist it if that kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies where you just want to play a finished product. But they, as I understand it, have been pushing updates and balancing issues, etc., and it's getting really close to release, so I definitely would recommend you at least wishlist this item if you're at all on the fence about it. Now, The Last Spell, the mechanics of this game. Basically, you're in a dystopian kind of world, medieval style, spells, archers, elves, dwarves, and all that. But what's happened is it's gone awry. The mages of the world found this ultimate spell that destroys entire cities. And unfortunately, when they cast that spell, it brought the world into ruin because the consequences of that has created these undead horde that come out of the purple mist. And you have to fight them at night and save the last bastions of humanity where you are casting the last spell. So aptly named because this will be the last spell humanity casts to break all the magic seals, and resultant of there will be no more magic in the world, thus killing all the undead and all the magical heebie-jeebies in the night, but also removing all magic from you and the other mystical races as well. So everyone will be perfectly normal, just with the materials of their realm to make their way after they've righted the wrongs of these last spells from these mages. I'm going to continue the campaign that I had started. I just went through the tutorial just to familiarize myself with the game. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually first going to start us off with the opening sequence, because it's actually pretty nice and it frames up the story very well. War. For centuries, the world was engulfed in never-ending strife and chaos. Elves fighting dwarves, dwarves fighting humans, orcs fighting everyone. The common folk were bled dry. Misery, famine, plague. Secluded in his tower researching forbidden magic secrets, the archmage Herennius Teller made an extraordinary discovery. Wild, unknown words of power to harness tremendous forces. A ritual of mass destruction, able to obliterate any city in one strike. Hoping to end all wars, he cast a spell on Glintfell, a small enemy village. A gigantic ball of purple flames fell from the sky and smashed into the town center, leaving only ruins, lifeless bodies, and purple fumes. The whole royal family of a neighboring kingdom was present at that time. They all died. The king, mad with grief, ordered the military to research this new magic. He made his mages unleash hell on the closest major city. Yep. Several 100,000 died. Every kingdom sought the purple magic. Alliances were set in motion. The sky was constantly flashing purple blasts. Thundering blasts were heard every hour. War was no more, only annihilation. There was no turning back. At some point, the explosions stopped. The resounding silence. An ominous mist started to aggregate around the remaining cities. Small groups of survivors gathered. The surrounding mist was thickening. At night, they had to defend against ghastly monsters. They called them claws. A fighter, simply known as the commander, took charge. Defenses were built, some havens emerged from the chaos. Most mages were hanged or worse in retribution. Some of them, fearing for their lives, tried to find an answer. They found a way, a spell, the last spell. They devised complex rituals to cleanse the corrupted runic nexus. The goal was simple, yet nearly impossible. Channel enough energy to break the remaining seals of magic and banish all magic from this world forever. But when comes the night, terrifying mutated creatures appear. They come out of the mist to kill. The survivor's only hope is to fight night after night and protect these mages at any cost until the last spell is cast. So yep, that's it. That's the story arc of the game. I'm gonna go on and continue our campaign here. This was the tutorial town that we started with. Glintfelt, I think, is the name of the big city, the first city that like got hit by the spell. But this is a whole world map on where you can pick. Gildenberg. One of the things that you should note about this game is it is insanely hard. So don't feel like you're just not going to progress. This game is a die better type of game where you have these souls that you can use to spend on the dark side or the light side to meta progress your stuff. And like I said, I'm brand new to this, so I don't have hardly anything unlocked. After the first tutorial, it gives you about 200 essence, and you can unlock it. The health for your heroes increase right here. And this is the dark side. You don't know their name or anything like that. But this is where you go to spend the currency of defeating the undead horde, essentially. And then you have the light side. Aptly, the duality of most games where you have the light and the dark. There's no real areas of gray. And then the next time we go into the game, we actually have a new structure to build. We have the house to unlock. And the house makes it so that we have extra workers in our game. And the workers help us during our production phase. And we'll get into that in a little bit here. So let's click on here and let's give it a good start. I'm not going to do any omens or anything like that to customize the game. But if we so choose to do that, we can get increased essence. We can get all the heroes. Well, you know what? I think I will do an omen because we have 3. So let's do the hero health and mana, and let's do the essence, those 3. And then I'm not sure what boundless. Well, boundless looks like I can go crazy and lean into the power fantasy if I had more of these unlocked, which is kind of cool. All right, so I'm gonna just click start, and we'll see how this game goes, this match goes, this session goes. So every time you load in, you're gonna have 3 random heroes. They will always be random. Typically, you get a 1 archer and then 2 other types of characters. So over here is our character sheets. Let's see here. We have class, a poacher, thick-skinned, soft-hearted. So no critical chance. Well, 12% critical chances and a negative 12% critical chance. Augustus, a vagrant, wholesome. Okay, so he heals more, but he has 15 armor less. Okay, good to know. And then Seraphin, a thug. Okay, health and physical damage, but lower. Okay, so they're our caster. Physical damage, but they're our caster with their wand. That's interesting. Do we have anything in the city stash? No, we don't. I think what I'm actually going to do is they're not really a good caster. So you can actually take the weapons off, and you should really look at this stuff and see where your character sheets and the randomization is. So I think I'm actually going to make, I almost want to make plus 12, but minus 12, so they're neutral. Huh, that's interesting. Fair enough. Let's see our crit power. Poison damage, yeah. So the character sheets, everything is really well tool-tipped. You just need to mouse over everything, and that's another thing that I think leads into being an excellent game for a session gameplay series, is that if you come back at a later time and you're struggling to remember where things were or what they are, it's actually pretty easy to just look and figure it out with all the tooltips in this game and how things work. So again, a really good lead into being a session gameplay series thing. Now, something to note, I just swapped out the weapons. Your weapons are what direct your class in this game. Even though this person is a thug, that's really just their, we'll say, more attributes that you could end up having for them. But because they have such low mana and they have increased physical damage, I wanted to make them our melee fighter. And they definitely have the health for it, so not that big of a deal to change it out. And then let's see here, Augustus, Seraphin, and then class. I moved him over to being our mage, or our magic caster, and I think I'm really happy with that choice. All right. So we have 1 wizard here, breaking the seal. And again, you're not going to win every single time you play this game. You're just not. It's just not going to happen. So let's see here. Where are we getting attacked from? Down here. Oh, wow. This house, this town really doesn't have hardly any defenses, which is going to be really problematic. But we have no resources. So this round, we were just going to have to no, I want you to go where I put you up here. I want you, our melee fighter, to be right front and center. And I want you to be over here. Yes. Over here. Yeah. And then, you know what? I'm actually going to do this here. Yeah, this is good. This is great. All right. And then we're going to fight. We'll go into the enemy phase, and they're going to spawn in a giant wave that's terrifying and sweeps in. Okay, let's see here. How do I want to do this? I am going to... Yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just swing for the fences and hope for the best. Right there. And that's good. And then I'll have you pull back. And then I'm actually going to let you armor up twice. And then that's it. That's all you can do. Okay, and then for you, because these guys are stunned, I'm not too terribly concerned. And requires line of sight. Oh, so we'll shoot these guys that are trying to sneak in around the side here. But here's the thing that you can do to get out of line of sight. ×2 dodge. Okay, because it's line of sight. So they did factor that in. Good for them. How annoying. Let's see here. Let's have you move then. If that's the way they're going to play it. Let's have you move over to here. And fire off a volley right here. Yep, tight volley. And then we'll have you pick off the rest with your bow on this side. I've definitely come to lean on the archer quite a bit with these games, just because, or in this game, because he seems to be like your early game crux. If you can get him in a good position to do the damage that he needs to do, then it's all the better for everything. Oh, I want to undo that. I want to put you right here. Now I think I can do this pretty easily. There. And then I'm going to cast the Sword of Damocles on you. And then I'm actually going to do one more swing on you, finish you up. And one more there. And then if I did anything, I'll do the evasion on you. Perfect. Awesome. And then you have the ability to move, so I'm just going to pull you back just there. And that's it. That's the general flow of the game. It's very Final Fantasy Tactics-esque. So you got to make sure you're, using all your APs as best you can, doing everything you need to do there. Unfortunately, this guy is going to get scuffed this round, and there's not much I can do about it. I think I'm going to... These two are stunned, so I'm actually going to move this guy right here. I'm going to end the turn. Yep, I know he has an action point, but he literally can't use it. Alright, so they're attacking the stuff there. Yep, okay, so I'm going to have you do it again. Just this time around, I'm going to smash in there, and that'll finish off a wide group of them. I'm going to pull you back one. Do those two right. Oh no, it didn't finish him off. That's unfortunate. How do I want to do this? If I move you here, and then just have you smash that guy, you'll finish him off, and then armor up, because you are definitely going to take some hits. And then, let's see here. I'm going to have you do... Oof. This is going to be rough. Alright, I'll finish this guy. And then I will move here. Power shot you. Missed. Oh, darn. Try again. Got him. Nice. Okay. And then we're going to do the tight volley to weaken him out. Yep. And then you're not going to be able to get that much further. You're going to hit this guy, which is unfortunate. Or you're going to go after this. He's going to get pretty beat up. So I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to go here. Or you might hear my kids in the background. It's lunchtime, and my wife is getting them lunch, which is perfectly leading into the busy dad gamer life, essentially. I'm going to have you do that and finish that guy. And then I'm going to give you the energy, which will really help out. And then, let's see here. Can you... Yeah, I think I'm going to... 95. Yeah, let's see if we can finish this guy off. Hey, we did. Awesome. Alright, so everyone's kind of used all their stuff, except for you. I think I'm going to leave you where you're at, though. Alright, next round. Yeah, and you're going to take 3 hits. Oh, yeah, took a little bit of a hit there. Alright, so now you. Drop you guys there, and you are pinched. So I need you to land this power shot. There. I need you to fall back to here. Actually, wait. Before you do that, I'm going to have you move here. I'm going to have you do this. There. And then, can you do it again? You can. And then I'll have you move back here and let you armor up again. Right like that. Perfect. And then you, my archer, need to finish this guy. Yep. And then shoot that guy. Nice. And then you are going to volley into this group. Nice. Excellent work. Okay. And then I'm going to have you back up here. And as for you, magic missile, there. Oh, requires line of sight, Okay, so then if I move you here, doesn't have line of sight, but I can hit. Nope, doesn't have the line of sight. Alright, so we will have to do this the old-fashioned way. Once there. And there. And here. And then we will spread the damage around, finishing off those 4. And then have you fall back here. And there we go. That's going to be our turn. Nice, didn't get through the armor. Oh, they did just crush a fair bit there. Let's see here. Can we finish you off? Yes, we can. Alright, and one thing I learned the hard way is there's friendly fire. You need to be very careful about where you're putting your team and making sure that you're not hitting your own units. So you got to be careful. Alright, now let's see here. I can drop this right on that group. Costs 4 mana to do that, though. If I did this, though, I would finish off pretty much everyone in the back. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Right there. And then have you do the things that archers do. And just keep on going. Keep on picking them off. Like I said, your archer seems to be integral to your overall success when you're doing this. And I'm going to have you actually stay right where you're at, but I'm going to have you move over here. Smash this guy. How dare he scuff our industry. And let's see here. If I move you up 1, I can drop the hammer on that group right there. And then I'm going to do 2 armor. No, I'm going to do 1 armor. And then I'm going to drop it again. There. And let's see, there's that one. He's right there. Right there. Alright, now as for you, my wizard. Right there. And finish this guy off there. And then we're just going to do the multiplier again. There. And then we'll just pick him off again. You're going to get hit if you stand here. Okay, so I'm thinking you got -2, but you're gonna get hit from the runner if you stand there, but if you move here, you'll be fine. And you are gonna get hit by that guy, which is all good. All right, end round. Yep, I know one of my heroes didn't move. Oh, two of them made it. Oh, I didn't see that guy. He went after. I thought he was gonna go after this. Oh dear, our warrior's taking a little bit of a hurting. No, wait, I don't want to do that. I'm glad they have the undo button. Alright, let's see here. Spells. Can I rotate this? Am I allowed to rotate this? No, I am not. Okay, so I'm just gonna do... I can do this 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, so... 1, 2... 3, and then finish this guy off over here. Bam, got him. All right, and then I'm gonna have this move over here. And then I don't want to cast this if I don't have to. I am gonna have to move you back 1. All right, and then. Alright, hang on 1 second. I gotta talk with my son real quick. I record as much as I can, buddy, because I am busy. Okay, so when you go down, go to sit at the table and get your lunch. Sorry, my son came over and asked me what I was doing, and I was talking to him about the game. They're excited to learn about the games, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this, is because I'm actually enjoying the ability to talk with them and show them the games that I am playing and the games that I might like the Final Fantasy series that I'm recording. So what I did there was I actually transferred some energy to our archer, and I'm going to do I can't do a power shot, but I can do this. And if I rotate this, can I rotate this? Oh, it only lets me rotate it there. So unfortunately, it's not like the most ideal placement, but I'm going to do that right there, and it'll finish those guys up pretty easy. Now, as our warrior stands, we need to clear these guys out of the way. Oh, good crit. Nice. And then I'm actually just going to have you walk right into him and smash this guy right there. And then I'm thinking if I can do this, will it reach you? It will. Not. No, it would reach that guy. And then I'll armor up. Perfect. And you don't have any actions. You don't have any actions. We're all good. Yep, and I know I didn't move anyone hardly. Nice. Awesome. And then we'll just finish off with no magic. I'm going to let these two share the final blow. Perfect. And we're through. We made it through the first wave. Hooray. All right, let's see here. I didn't think we would survive. No, we're perfectly good. So we got that done. We got an A. Yeah, because our warrior Seraphim took a beating there. Understandable. All right, continue. Everybody got a level up, and the city panic didn't go up, which is great. That means we get more rewards from this game. You know, if monsters get into the city, they cause a panic, naturally so. Wow, 728 essence. That's awesome. All right, good. And then got a rank A. Not terrible. All right, now we're getting into the production mode. So I'll show you the production mode, and we'll go through that. We have a big long list of items along the side here. You have enough tainted essence for a trade. Let's visit. Let's see here. So I can change the gameplay in the middle. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Welcome to the Oculum Commander. Okay. Are you lost, little lamb? Are you confused? Let me enlighten you then. Your dying world's echoes reverberated endlessly through the cosmos. You just left one echo for another. You see, the drama has not only wreaked havoc upon this sphere, realities have been twisted, mixed. Your runic nexus has suffered massive damage. You and I are now bound by imperious forces. So get me that tainted essence quick. It's for your own good, my dear. You will understand. I don't know if I necessarily trust you, but okay. Now, I wonder if I just ended up closing out my game because of that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We'll see. All right, let's hear Tomb of Secrets. Oh, okay. So those are spells, health unlocks. I think I'm going to do the The Tomb of Secrets, Haven. I don't have anything else to unlock, it seems. Yeah, this is just filtering them down by equipment. If I can do... That's 800. Whew. The mana's pretty nice to get that. So if I did the Tomb of Secrets there, and then, I mean, it's not going to matter because I don't know if I can put them in this run or not. And that's it. That's all we can do. All right, and then we'll click back. And then we're going to leave. Okay. All right, then we got level ups. Let's go to that. So you'll have a primary attribute and then a secondary attribute. And then you have your perk tree, which is also randomized for the character. You want to make sure that you're reading everything before you pick what you're leaning into with that character, because if you're not careful, you can definitely hurt your progress or your success. So they are our caster. And then, let's see here. Momentum is if they move, they get more damage. Opportunist, if they get debuffed, they get more damage. And then chance to stun, okay? And then there's also rarity here. Up here, momentum is pretty good. And then mana is pretty good. I do like the idea to stun them, though. But we do have our warrior doing that. So the warrior and the caster can play off of them if we do get opportunism. But I'm going to go with this mana first. And then I'm going to go with momentum, I think. Yes. And then here, sprint and the mana +4 for dodge, armor. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is get the mana. Because again, they're our caster, so mana is pretty integral to their success and our success. Now let's see here. Level up. So this is our ranger, our archer. Uncommon, rare. They're not taking too much damage, and they shouldn't be. Well, the crit power is pretty high, but what's their crit chance? What's their crit chance? Let's see here. Crit power, crit chance. Doesn't say. Where's multi-hit, power. Okay. Alright, I think we'll do the crit chance, and I think we'll do the power. And this may end our run. It may not. I mean, we do have range damage and damage. I mean, yeah, let's do the damage, and let's do the crit power. Alright. And then we're going to go through Seraphine's level up. If you hear my kids bouncing around in the background again, this is just normal at my house. They're excited. They're having lunch right now with my wife, and then I'm going to go join them. Let's see here. Damage. Yep. This is our frontliner, though. Dodge. Health. I'm going to do the damage. And then I'm going to do... I think I'm going to do this received healing. Because they took a little bit of a hit. No, I don't want to do that. Actually, I don't want to do that. Do I want to... Oh, which one to pick? Let's do the isolation. Because they're usually going to be away from our allies. And then... every 2 attacks from the hero dodged by at least 1 until restore. Okay. Armor. Damage. Reload. I think I'm going to do... This is nice to, I think, in the later game. But I'm not certain I'm going to make it that far. So I think I'm going to do just the armor. There. And then I didn't do his perk. Steady aim. As long as I didn't move, gets 1 shot. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the steady aim. All right, nice. All right, that's done. And then the nightly reward, select. We get a new items. Awesome. We get to pick. Dodge, health. Okay, so this is definitely for like a backliner. And then movement block. And a wand. Okay, so I think if our archer gets this, that would really help. Even though it's plus 24 armor. Minus 5, 10 health. You know what? Actually, this is probably more for a frontliner, so I think Seraphim would probably benefit from this. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then we go to our character sheet. And we go to here, and we actually put them on. The cool thing about this game, if you ever care about this stuff, and I kind of like it, it's kind of good, is they actually change the character portrait with what you put on there. It's not a big thing, but it's a good like quality of life thing. All right, and then we're going to build some structures. The mana well is huge because that will allow us to recover some mana. And then let's see here. We don't need a shop. We already have one. We don't have a temple. So I'm thinking that's what we need next is a temple. Let's see here. Right here seems to be the only spot I can put it. Interesting. Let's see here. Yeah, that seems like the only spot I can actually put this. Alright, so I'll put that there. And I need to all heroes, to a target hero. And then, okay. Use, okay. 40 to 1 hero. 0 workers. Perfect. Awesome. And then I think that's all we can do there. Now we're out of money, actually. So we can't even buy any new gear. We're broke, which is unfortunate. Because it would have been nice. But this is the item shop. Let's see your elven boots. Again, your items dictate your class, your role. That kind of mechanic. Alright, let's see here. Now we have 100 stone. So we need to repair things, but we also need to build some structure. I kind of want to do a reinforced wall right there and right here to protect this area. And then I kind of want to do some barricades right here. And then we have 9 left, so I'll do 1 more barricade. Right there. Perfect. Great. And then assign buildings. So, let's see here. You have enough mana, you have enough mana. You're right there, so you're definitely going to come in guns a-blazing. I can stand right here. And then if I put you here, and I put our archer over on this side. This side right there. And then you should be able to hit pretty okay. Yeah, there. And then let's see here. You doesn't require anything to do that. So get 5 mana to him. And now this is the other component. You can actually have your workers break down buildings and build new buildings. Unfortunately, we don't have the buildings right now. Structures, defense, demolish. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, oh, not that. I'm going to have the workers break down these houses and we'll get some material. 20 focused, gold focused, or material focused. Let's be gold focused because I think if we do this right, we can get stuff from the shop. If we get 28, yeah, we'll be able to get armor. And then does Seraphim have chest piece? They do. Okay, so that's not really a big idea. Let's see here. Let me see here. If we did... Yeah, let's just break this down for gold. And then it's gone. All right. And then we have a little bit more material to play with. So if I did the gate right here, and if we did right there, that means that they can fall back to that if they need to. And then build a new structure. We don't have enough for anything else right now. And then you would take 2 to repair? Sure, we'll repair you. Repair that, and then everything else I believe is okay. As okay can be in an apocalypse. All right, so this video is getting a little bit long, but like I said, this is the production phase, and then if I click end, we're going to go into the preparation phase, place our units out where they need to be. I've already kind of done that already, but yeah, this was the last spell. This is the first mission. I'm learning this game along with you guys. I hope this is a really good candidate that you find enjoyment for our gameplay series, for the session gameplay series that we do on this channel, where we do 3 videos, about 25 minutes to 35 minutes long, on a game that's easy enough to pick up and put down for busy gamers. Right now it's lunchtime in my house, so I got to put a pin in this, and I'll come back to it at a later date. Thanks so much for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Or, you know, don't. It's not a big deal. I'm just happy to make these videos, and this is a good hobby for me. Hope you have some good luck out there and have some fun. Catch you in the next one.